Welcome back everyone to 1920 Gaming, and welcome back to another step on our manager's journey right here in FIFA 20 career mode. As you can see, we're still rocking with Warsaw, and we're talking about the Burnley game today straight off the bat. We are away, which is going to make this game pretty difficult. The January transfer window was done and dealt with in the last episode, as you know. So from now on, we're just rocking with what we've got right till the end of the season. Taking things game by game because we're still only 3 points clear of Stoke. So yeah, we'll just see where it takes us, but we know how hard it is to go to Turf Moor. Burnley tend to do really well there, and it's going to be a tough game. But hopefully we've got enough in the tank to get it done, as well as the Burnley game today. We've got games against Brentford and Borough as well. So from here now we can see the finishing line to the end of the season, and we're just going to march on towards that. But first of all, again, I'd like to thank you all for taking time out of your day and being here. It means a lot. And that was the press conference out the way, and as you can see, yes, we are just the 3 points clear of Stoke at the moment. But if we bring that up, we can have a closer look at that now. Burnley are actually in fourth. They've only dropped the 4 losses this season, which is not bad really. It's just the fact that us and Stoke are doing really, really well. Definitely, I think Norwich will be hoping we can beat Burnley today as well. We should have been much further clear really than we are at the moment. We did have that big gap a few episodes ago, if you remember rightly, but we have slipped a little bit, but not to worry, we are still in first. All season really we've not looked at winning the league or promotion as a thing until probably a couple of episodes ago, where we touched on it. It was always just we'll get up and see how hard the championship is. But we can't really deny it any longer. We're definitely going for it now. We have to, from the position that we're in. And Burnley away is definitely a good test to see with that kind of pressure of actually going for it now. Whether or not we're strong enough to go on and do what needs to be done. One thing that we do want to look at now, I want to look at in particular is Leko's return time, because he should have been, I was going to say he should have been back roughly middle of February, but that doesn't look like it's going to be the case. He's still got another massive 5 weeks out yet, which is quite annoying. We really could have done with him back earlier than that, but it is what it is, I suppose. It's a good job we did get another striker in. We'll just take a look at the rest of the team now. It's been a few days since I played my last game on here because of work commitments, and it looks like everyone is fully fit and ready to go, which is good to see. I think that is going to be all for this bit now. We'll just jump into the game and see how we get on. Okay then, so here we go. Burnley away, win kicked off and ready to go. Like I said, I'm expecting a really tough physical game here from Burnley. I'm not expecting an easy one at all. And it's an early offside. So yeah, we get the ball back pretty quick. It's quite tight there, but you can see that he is just off. And yeah, let's see what we can do with this game then. So the ball's back in our possession now with our keeper. We've gone down the left here with Giles. He's played it into Morgan. Bit of a room there for Giles. That is a great ball up to Moreno, who, as we know, is dangerous in front of goal. But this time he's just popped it off to Tremblay. And the young guy gets his early goal. And that is not exactly the start that I was expecting. Burnley away, I was expecting a really tough, have to be patient kind of afternoon, but nope, we've got an early goal and that is absolutely massive for us. As you can see there, the fans are happy. Giles plays a brilliant ball to Moreno. Tremblay just peels off the back of his centre-back. His centre-back has no clue that he's even there. Ball gets there, he gets there before the keeper, just taps it home, and as you can see, Sean Dyche is absolutely livid. And we take an early 1-goal lead. That is exactly what we were after. Not what was expected, but definitely what we were after. And now maybe that will just allow us to take control of this game now as Burnley get it back underway. And we're about half an hour in now, and as you can see, we've got a corner. Keeper's just punched that one away. Can we recycle it? We can. Gomez has got it with his back to goal. He's found Morgan though, who's got no support or nowhere to go really. And we've had to go back, which has been the story of the first half. As you can see, we're controlling the possession massively. But even though we're doing that, sorry, I'm still a little bit under the weather. You'll probably hear little things like that throughout this video, unfortunately. But yeah, as much as we have controlled the game, and we've not been able to create all that much, it's turned into the game I was kind of expecting before we even started. Burnley might actually get something going here now. They've not done anything at all so far this half, and they've gave that away as well. And we try and build again. I need to find a pass here, that was a bit risky. We found one though. And we get the ball away again. It's a great ball at Doku out on the right, but he's gave it away. But again, we've been giving it back straight away, and we could be in ourselves here now. Oh, he's done really well to keep that there. Garcia plays it out to the left, where we've got a lot of room with Giles and Moreno here. That should be a free kick, and it is. And we'll see, we got 2 balls on the pitch here, if we can do anything with this free kick at the moment now. I don't think the young lad's going to be taking this, even though he has scored in this half already. It's in a decent-ish position to have a goal, maybe. But I would probably be erring on the side of maybe putting in a cross. I was thinking of taking it with Morgan, but the fact that this guy is a right footer, maybe I should have gone with Morgan after all. Or even put one in the box like I was thinking about, but I was just thinking Burnley are so good in the air, it's probably not worth it. And that will probably be the action that sees us through to half-time. Oh, we had to get that away well there, and we did. Now Moreno's got it. He's played it to Tremblay. Back to Moreno. Can we do something here? Because this is opening up just before half-time. That's a nice little ball in behind the defender, and he has finished it again. And that's 2-0 right before half-time. That is an absolute killer blow for Burnley, and it's great news for us going into the second half. Nice counter there. You just saw it developing with every little pass. It's a great little ball in again from Moreno. Same combination as the first goal. It's a nice calm finish. You can tell he's got a few goals this season. Just steadies himself and just places it into the far corner. Keeper had absolutely no chance. He lifted it just over his foot. Again, Dyche is unhappy. They pushed just before half-time, trying to get the goal back, and in the end it's cost them just right as we go into the second half. And the second half we have completely and utterly dominated. As you can see, it's the hour mark now. Burnley haven't put a glove on us in this half. And we've got another free kick here, and this time I think I'm going to change it to Morgan. Not the keeper. Morgan, please. There we go. Maybe you can get it a bit closer than what Tremblay did in the first half. We're going to go for it anyway. Oh, it's just wide of the post. Just wide. It was a lot better than the effort in the first half. And that's really been the first thing that has happened in this half. Burnley still not really coming at us. And we're just being able to, when they do press us, just as we get over the halfway line, if there's nothing on, we can just go all the way back, as you can see now. And we can start again because they're literally not trying to press until we get over the halfway line. And it's just allowing us to have possession, but we can't be giving it away like that. That was silly. We've done well there to get it back though. And maybe now a quick transition again. We got Doku here on the right hand side, completely open. But he's put it over. That would have sealed the game. That's probably the best chance of this second half, but he's just completely lashed it straight over the goals, and Burnley get a goal kick. And we're now into the last minutes of the game. Maybe an injury time goal again, who knows, like in the first half. But even if not, we've really took control of this game right from the beginning when we got that first goal. We've been absolutely dominant. Hopefully we won't give away our clean sheet here now, which we haven't done. They've put it wide, and that is a good, quite straightforward actually, 3 points. I was expecting a real test here, but it never materialised. We were too good for them on the night, even on their own patch, and that's another massive 3 points in the bag at the beginning of February. Like I say, good performance, massive amounts of possession. Kept Burnley at arm's length all the way through the game and take the points. A good day for us there. And that day would prove to get even better, as if you just look at the league table there, while we were controlling things at Turf Moor, it would appear that Stoke have dropped points in their game, which I didn't foresee happening at all. We'll just have a look here. Who did they play? There's our result. Stoke draw 2-2 with West Brom, which is not a bad result on the face of things, but considering they're chasing us, that's just took a bit of pressure off us now, as we've opened up another couple of points there on our gap, moving us to 5 clear going into the Brentford game. And both the Brentford game and the Borough game, guys, are going to be highlights, so I will see you after those games are done. And with those highlights done, as you just seen, we done pretty well. We were lucky to get away with the game at Brentford, but we did come away with all the points. And then we absolutely thumped 7 past Borough. Why that was going on, what an episode this has turned out to be for us in terms of the title race. Because as you can see now, we are 9 points clear. So while we were thumping Borough and we were just about getting over the line against Brentford, Stoke in both of their games, by the looks of it, have dropped even more points. That's a major shift our way now in this title race, and I can't quite believe it. Like I said, what an episode this has turned out to be for us. When looking at this now, we'll just start scrolling upwards and see who it's been that's been doing the damage to Stoke. There's our result there against Burnley. As we know, Stoke then dropped points on that day against Albion, as you can see there. So that moved us up to 5 clear, which means what's actually happened is they've drawn twice again while we've been winning. There's our result there against Brentford. Still can't see the Stoke. Oh, there it is. They actually drew against Burnley. So we beat Burnley, and then Burnley in return have took points off Stoke for us, which is really good. And then we played Middlesbrough next, and while we were thumping Borough, Stoke only drew with Reading away. And that is massive in terms of, like I said, the title chase now. What it's also done is, if Stoke don't get back on form and quickly, it's opened the door for Norwich maybe to get that automatic promotion place on Burnley themselves, and not too far behind that either. It's probably a bit too much, 9 points for Burnley to get above Stoke, but definitely Norwich, they could. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. It's been a really positive one for us. We've took maximum points and we've moved 9 points clear at the top of the league now. So all things are looking good. So thanks again for taking that time out your day to watch this. It means a lot. If you have enjoyed it and you're enjoying what was a close title race, please hit that like and subscribe. It would help a lot. And I will see you guys for the next one. So thanks again for watching. Bye bye.